Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and Dean and I are so excited to be here this morning to create some more fall fabulousness for y'all. Hope y'all are having a fabulous day, and I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I know I did. It was very busy. We got Morgan moved again to Dallas, down the hall. Okay, so she's never moving again. And we did that on Saturday, came home on Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon we just relaxed. We finished Stranger Things. Do you watch that? You never seen it? Yeah, you would love it. I know you like all that stuff. We watched Stranger Things, and then on yesterday we went to the pool and just had a pool day and hung out. So I love holidays on Monday. It's good for a long weekend, but I hate it too because like you wake up today thinking it's Monday and it throws your whole week off. So anyway, I'm excited to be here today. We're going to create a fabulous fall centerpiece. This is super simple and easy, guys, using a pumpkin. You might already have pumpkins at home that are plain that you could refresh, or you can purchase some. So because we're using a large pumpkin today, there's all different sizes that they have here at Ellis Home and Garden, and you can pick and choose which size pumpkin fits best for the area or space that you're going to place it. And because of that, our item of the week this week is all fall decor is 10% off. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a price cut or a discount on any size pumpkin that you guys are looking for, you know, depending on your space.
I did go outside and watch some of the New Year's shower this morning.
Oh, I had no idea there was a New Year's shower.
At
This
midnight.
morning. Oh, no. I was asleep, honey. I took my sleeping pill. I was out. Was it cool? Did you see anything?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Some of them
I'll have to check it
were
out.
neat. Some of them were short-lived, and some of them were long-lived.
Yeah. Cool. But anyway, as y'all come in today, y'all leave a comment down below. Let us know you're here, where you're watching from, and any questions you have, drop those down below. And Dana will read those out and we'll reply to you guys. It could be about design, it could be about anything. So y'all leave those down below. Okay, first of all, let's take a poll. I want to know what you guys did for Memorial Day. Leave a comment. Let us know whether you hung out with your family, whether you slept, whether you went to the movies to see Top Gun. What did you do? Leave a comment. And if you did see Top Gun, leave us a comment and let us know how it was, because I want to see it. I saw the first one. I don't remember anything that happened, but I do want to watch it again. It wasn't like, I wasn't just like, about it, but I do want to see the second one because I just don't want to miss out. You know, everybody's watching it, so I need to know what they're talking about. But everyone saw it. I think it had a $150 million budget, and it's already made $300 million in 2 days. So it must have been really popular.
Kelly's at the beach.
Who is?
Kelly.
Kelly. Jealous, but I know you're having fun. Drink a margarita for us. Okay, y'all. Let me tell you something real quick. If you have pumpkins like this that are foam at home and you've used them for a couple years out on the porch and the sun has faded them, do not throw them away because these can be pricey. Get you some spray paint, okay? Spray paint this thing orange, you're done. It's easy. It's a great, easy way to refresh it. And I'm going to show you a super simple way to accent and design the top for a centerpiece. First thing you do is take off that trashy tag because that will be enough to... And then you have this stem up here, guys. This is just glued in there, so take the stem out. You might keep this for when you're alone in the parking lot. If somebody comes after you, can just shank them. It's always good to keep on hand. You know, I watch so many documentaries that I'm always telling Morgan, when you take the dog out, you either have mace in one hand or you keep your car key in between your hand because you never know what's going to happen. It's scary. So, you just have a hole at the top of the pumpkin. First thing we're going to do is take that down so you can see my skinny little figure. Just kidding, I had wings last night. So we're going to take these 2 ribbons. Now, if you're not in my group, Dylan Stevens, you've got to join us because you would know this year I have a new obsession. I have a new one every year. It's usually with food. But right now, it's with burlap base ribbon because it's simple, it's easy, and you can literally mix it with any season, with any type of decor. So, let's take a poll. Do you like burlap ribbon, yes or no? Dina, what do you say?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for every project, but you could use it on every project. But I love it for fall because, you know, fall, you can get too much orange, and that's too much. And so this right here is just kind of a subtle, soft ribbon, and it's going to break up all the other stuff you got going on. So let me open it up. I've got 2 here. I've got one that's a 1.5 inch plain burlap, and this one's a little funner. It's got some cream in it. It's like a cream and white stripe, which also works great for your patriotic stuff, guys. Either one will work well.
Shannon says it was better than the first movie.
Really? Okay, I need to go back and watch.
It's not the first one that I've heard that from.
Well, I mean, how long ago was that? 20, 30 years? I mean, they had a lot of more technology and CGI and all that stuff they can use, so I'm sure it's fabulous. Okay, guys, I'm going to tie me a bow real quick to go on the pumpkin. I really wanted to use black and white, but I couldn't find any black and white ribbon. So, we're going to use this burlap. But you want to just make your loop sizes large enough for the size pumpkin. You want to make sure everything's in scale. So I'm going to do a couple different ribbons, and I'm probably going to do a 5-loop bow. So that's 3 of the first ribbon and then 2 of the second, okay?
A lot of yeses for burlap.
Okay, good. A lot of you guys like burlap. I kind of went through a phase where I was over it, and then I'm kind of in a phase now where I like it again. It's kind of like those red trucks. You know, I feel like everybody had them. It was a big fad, and then it's going to go away for a little bit. But I feel like they're classic, and they're timeless, and everybody's going to use those. And so burlap, to me, is the same exact way. Okay, so I'm getting my 5-loop bow ready to go. Don't forget, guys, ellishomeandgarden.com. You can find all these products and so much more. And the item of the week is all fall decor 10% off. So that just gives you a little bit of a cut when stocking up on your fall stuff. I know a lot of you last week went and bought those maple ivy teardrops and swags like I told you, because they do go very quickly. Okay, grab yourself a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire to tie off your bow. I happen to have a pipe cleaner here, so I'm just going to use that. Put this on. So guys, while we design today, something we haven't done in a while is just a regular Q&A. So if you have any questions you want to ask about me or about Dina or about design, y'all leave a comment and let us know, whatever you want to know, and we'll kind of catch up. Let's see. Last night we watched Grumpier Old Man. We watched the first one last week, and y'all don't freak out, okay? Because I know I can feel y'all coming at me through the video, and Dina's gonna collapse too. I didn't know who Sophia Loren was. So, I mean, I knew the name, but I didn't know who she was. But when I looked her up, she's been in like hundreds of movies. But she didn't really act anymore. But she's 82. I looked her up. She looks the same, pretty much. And but she was in Grumpy Old Man, and she's beautiful. But I really feel like Anne Margaret is prettier. Who do you think? I just love Anne Margaret. I just love her. Everything she's in. And she made that whole movie with her on that snowmobile. Loved her. So yes, I did a little research. I learned who Sophia Loren was, so we're friends now. And yeah, so we're going to go from there. I watch all these old movies and then I research all these people, and I realized I knew them, but I didn't know them. Okay, is there another movie she's in that I should watch, Tina? Because all I saw was Grumpy Old Man. There's way too,
I can't think of.
There's way too many.
Yeah.
But she was like, Josh just was like the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I have my 5-loop bow with my 2 burlap ribbons. I'm going to take my pumpkin. Again, you can use any size. And I was going to tell y'all, this one is a 330 millimeter. Now, I am no mathematician, so don't ask me what that is in inches, but it's pretty good. So now we're going to take our bow. Let me show you a little trick. Now, I'm doing this for demo, so I'm not hot gluing, but make sure you glue it home. Get you a U-shaped pin or a greening pin, pull it apart just a little bit. And this is the easiest way to attach your bow, guys. Leave the pipe cleaner on, you're not going to see it. Put your bow in the center, grab that U-shaped pin, and just use that to attach it on the top of the pumpkin, just like that. Now I'm going to do a couple of them just to make sure it doesn't come off, and you guys can do the same, and make sure you put the glue on the pin, or you can glue the pin down to the pumpkin once you get it on there.
Allie's watching Liberty Lawyer.
Lincoln Lawyer?
I thought she said Liberty Lawyer.
I think she means Lincoln. Lincoln Lawyer is a new show on Netflix. It's about like a case. I haven't watched it yet. My sister, my mom loved it, but I've been so involved in the staircase. And let me tell y'all, can we talk? Have you ever heard about that murder? Okay, so the staircase is it was a documentary on Netflix, and it's a show now on HBO Max. But it's about this family, the Peterson family, in 2008 maybe. And the wife fell down the stairs and died. Now, the husband, claims to be outside, which was great. He had nothing to do with it. But he gets pinned for the murder. He goes to jail. Long story short, he gets out on a offered plea because he claims his innocence. But the crazy thing is, when they found her to do the autopsy, she has all these what do you call them? Lacerations on her scalp and her face, and you couldn't really get those type of lacerations from falling down the stairs. So that was the big question. Well, when they did the autopsy and went back on all these photos and they did the microscopic stuff, they found in her hand feathers, and they found a feather in her hair. And where they live, wherever, I forgot where it was, they are prone to have owls. And if you have owls outside and it's a certain time of year and they're mating, they're very territorial and they're very aggressive. So what they think happened was she went out in the front yard and the owl attacked her from behind, and she was trying to fight to get the owl off of her head, and she was bleeding. And so she was disoriented and dizzy because that happened. And she ran into the stairs because she was trying to get upstairs to get a towel for her head. And then she slipped on the blood that was coming off of her head and she fell and died. I believe that theory, so if you watch, let me know what you think. But the only weird coincidence is that this guy that she was married to, 20 years earlier, he was married to a woman from Germany, and she died and she was down at the bottom of the stairs. So that's the only weird thing. But I do believe the owl theory because it shows the talons on the owl, and that if you put them on top of her photo, it does look like that. So if you do watch, leave a comment, please. Let me know what you think. But it's on HBO Max. The Staircase. Y'all make sure you watch. Bless you. Okay, y'all. I put my bow on there. Look how pretty that is. You can totally leave it like it is. This is an easy, simple centerpiece, and you don't have to do anything else from here. It's just a great way to decorate your pumpkin. But girl, please, we're going to fix this up. So I've got one of my fabulous Maple Ivy swags. These are on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com. Don't forget, all fall decor is 10% off this week. Okay, so I'm going to cut this up. Hallie, watch it. Let me know what you think. It's very interesting because I want to know your thoughts. I honestly don't think that he killed his wife. I think it was just a freak accident. I did learn more about owls than I needed to know, but at least I know if somebody croaks in my neighborhood and falls down the stairs and has marks on their head, we got owls, girl. Okay, so I just pulled apart my teardrop or my swag, and I'm going to cut this into 4 pieces. So I have 4 even symmetric pieces, and they're great and easy, guys, to stick on your pumpkin. Okay? So 1 swag. That's a great way to use your cost down. Just cut your picks and stems up, or maybe even a garland, just like that. So now I'm going to start inserting this directly in the pumpkin. This is foam, so use that to your advantage. You don't have to put styrofoam on here, y'all. Okay, so once you get this in there, you're going to want to pull down your stem. Okay, see how that kind of tapers like that? It's perfect. And I've got 4 pieces, so you want to go down through the pumpkin and evenly place them on here. So what's the next holiday coming up, Dina? 4th of July?
Flag Day.
Flag Day. She gives me every year. I don't ever remember that. But yes, Flag Day's coming up. Then 4th of July.
Then Father's Day.
But before all of that, we have my birthday, which is in a couple weeks. My 30th birthday. Okay. We've got one more piece to add. We'll add it on this side. And y'all, if you have some long drapey greenery or something like that, you could easily put that on this pumpkin and let it drape down. So see from the aerial view how perfect that is. You have your pretty bow that is blended in there, and you've got this fabulous fall floral. This makes such a simple, easy centerpiece. Takes 5 minutes when you're not talking nonstop like I am. And you can use any ribbon that you want. And you can always, this is where you can go to your Christmas closet and grab those Christmas stems, because you can mix some glitter in here and it would make it pop and make it super pretty. So here's another stopping point for y'all. You could leave it right here. Just an easy, great way to decorate a pumpkin. But I want to add a couple more things. Ellis is still starting to receive their Christmas, so they haven't got it all in yet. So you got to be creative and use what you have around the house if that's your case. So look at these. This is the pomegranate stem, but they're glittered. They're like copper and gold, and they're so pretty. So I'm going to cut a few of these up, mix these in the pumpkin as well. Okay. And here's what I'm going to do, y'all. Look, there's 2 pieces on 1 stem. So cut these in half, and then again, you get 4 pieces out of 1 stem. So have you guys made an arrangement like this before? Yes or no? Y'all leave a comment. One more thing I'm going to add before I do that to my pumpkin. I have one more other stem. This is beautiful full stem. Okay, say goodbye. she's got to go, the pine cone. Okay, we'll save that for another day. So this has got beautiful leaves and berries. It's even got some acorns on there. And this is great to go in the center of your pumpkin. So here's what I'm going to do. Lift up my pumpkin. Fluff this stem out. And you need to find, this is almost so tall I can't see it. You got to find a good spot where you want to put that in the center. And y'all look. It gives you some beautiful height up there on your pumpkin. Let me turn this for a second so I can see what I'm doing.
Hallie's done small rope pumpkins.
That's cool. Y'all, I taught something in my group the other day that I learned, which is how to cover pumpkins like this in fabric. So, say you need a pink pumpkin, or say you need a color that they don't have at the store, then you can make your own. You just want to make sure your fabric is stretchy. So now that I have that tall piece on there, I'm going to take my pomegranate stems. Let me see if I can pull that off there. I'm going to take my pomegranates and start mixing these through as well. This is just giving you a pop of glitter, which is fine. See right there, I added some on the front. I love the big cluster. Y'all started getting back to school at Walmart yet?
It's all in the back room right now.
They said it after 4th of July, probably. How big is y'all's warehouse? Huge?
It's in Palestine. I don't know how big the warehouse is.
Oh, Josh's dad works there. I thought you meant the warehouse like at the actual store, like your store.
No, it's just that back room, and it's not real big.
Yeah. Like bigger than this one here?
Yeah, it's a little bigger.
Okay, guys, something else that'd be pretty on a pumpkin like this would be cattails. So if you have cattails, that's easy. Or foxtails, either one. I'm just mixing around my fabulous pomegranates to help blend all this in. Don't forget all fall decor, 10% off, ellishhomeandgarden.com. And I think if you spend over $100, you get free shipping. Okay, so the ribbon that's hanging down in different areas, I'm just taking the tails and I'm turning them upwards a little bit. Just to kind of make them a little prettier. And if you have a lazy Susan at home, throw your pumpkin on that and it makes it really easy to decorate. Hey y'all, there's what it looks like from the top. I'm going to rotate this. You can see the ribbon tails hanging out and all the fabulous pumpkins. Such an easy, great centerpiece. You have a mixture of all those different stems in there, which makes it super fun and simple. I love that cluster of ribbon right there. I love it all, girl. So again, that is an easy centerpiece that you guys could design at home. I love it. So let me give you a recap in case you just popped on, okay? You might have been mixing up your Bloody Mary. We have a pumpkin here. I took a ribbon. I used 2 burlap base ribbons. You can use any of your choice. I put a 5-loop bow on there using some greening pins, and I took a maple ivy swag, cut that apart, 4 symmetric sections, stuck that in there, added this piece for height after we said goodbye to the pine cone, and then I added in those beautiful glittered pomegranate sprays. But again, you can mix and match different things that you like, and you can also use greenery. I mean, I like using everyday greenery with fall because it breaks up that orange and it's not so, monotone, if that's even the right word, monochromatic, whatever. So you could use greenery and long pieces draping down your pumpkin as well. And don't forget, girl, if you have pumpkins like this that are out in your shed and they are faded, get you some spray paint, put some goggles on, okay, put some clothes on, because I made mistakes with spray paint. And you can spray paint your pumpkins and they're brand new. But if you don't have any pumpkins, girl, get on our website, ellishhomeandgarden.com, 10% off all fall decor this week only as item of the week. So you can check it out and get yourself. All right, honey. Well, I hope y'all had a fantastic day. Go see Top Gun. I haven't seen it, but I will before next week. I have a feeling, so we'll talk about it next week and catch up. I gotta get Dina down there to see it too. I don't think she wants to, but we're gonna all talk about it. Okay, so maybe I'll send her a bootleg version. I don't know. I'll find something. But anyway, hope y'all had a great Memorial Day. Hope you're getting ready for fall. I am. I got some product that came into my store, so I'm going to go and open that and see what kind of goodies I got and work on that this afternoon. I got a couple customs to do, and basically I'm going to do my Monday projects on a Tuesday because we had our holiday. So, sidebar, I watched this show back in the day, but I completely forgot about it. If you guys don't have Logo, you need to get it because they play all the old stuff. Golden Girls, The Nanny, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever seen The Old Adventures of the New Christine?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. And so I started watching it last night from the beginning just because I love Wanda Sykes and she's in it. So anyway, that's all. Okay, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Love you for watching. EllisHomeandGarden.com. You can find me at Designs by Dylan. And y'all have a great week. Bye, y'all.
Bye.